Welcome, everybody, to today's heart listening session. So, this is a practice of connecting to the deeper levels of the heart, the spiritual heart, and it helps us to transition out of our heads and start moving our focal point, our internal GPS, to the heart. And this is the transition that all humans need to make at this time. So, we're in the end days of mind, and what we're witnessing in the world today is kind of a mental illness, the mind running rampant, all the us versus them kind of mentality that is a part of the adolescent level of humanity. And what we can do is make that transition. And when we're guided by the heart, we're going to do things very, very differently. We're going to build new communities. We're going to find new ways of creating heart-based solutions. We're going to heal ourselves differently. We're going to feed ourselves differently. We're going to educate ourselves differently. It will be a new earth. So if you'd like to settle down, get comfy, grab a blanket if you need one, close your eyes, and just connect to your breath, a very gentle, easy breath. You might like to place your hand on your heart or on your belly. I'm going to start by bringing our attention to the physical heart, which pumps the blood through the body. And then just diving a little deeper to connect to your personal heart. Personal heart is the part of us that does feel heartbreak, that falls in love, puts up heart walls, that suffers trauma. So just tune in with yourself today and see, how is your heart? Is it feeling expansive, trusting, relaxed, and open? Or is it feeling maybe a little contracted, maybe a little shut down, maybe a little hard to feel? And those kind of feelings are so understandable when we're having to live through these times and witness what's going on right now. We're going to dive in even deeper and connect to your spiritual heart. And your spiritual heart is the part of you that is always intact, always full power. So this is the consciousness of love that you are. The love that inspired you to incarnate. So just connecting to that little sacred flame within you. Some of us see it as a little flame, but you might have a different visual. And just tune into that energy and see how it's different from your personal heart and how it's different from your physical heart. And a great way to establish a connection is to tune in for a message and see what your spiritual heart has to say to you today. And these messages can come through in all sorts of ways, sometimes as sentences, something very clear and meaningful for you, or maybe just one word, or maybe a little memory flashes up, something from your experience, or maybe even a symbol from a movie. Maybe some colors, feelings, images, which might make sense right now, or maybe reveal themselves in the next day or so. So just tuning in for a message from your spiritual heart. But you can also ask if you have something that you need to know, if you have a choice to make, if there's something that you don't understand, whether that's personal to you or something in the world that you're not understanding, and you'd like some clarity about it, go ahead and ask your heart for that guidance, that wisdom. And now we're going to invite your spiritual heart to send its healing power into every part of your body, into your mind, into your emotions, into your behaviors, into all parts of your consciousness and out into your life, your externals, your house, your work, your money, your relationships. Just letting that healing power of love go wherever it's needed. Just let yourself receive. So if you felt sad, if you felt overwhelmed, if you felt under pressure, letting the energy of love go to those places and soften them up and loosen them up and heal them and help you to readjust so that you can navigate differently. Now we're going to drop down and connect to the next level of the spiritual heart, and that is the heart of humanity. So this is the collective human heart, the power of love that is ours. And this energy holds the frequency of love, of courage, of wisdom, of knowledge, of our ancestors, of the wisdom tribes, of the elders, of the wisdom beings and the great artists and thinkers and healers throughout all the ages, past, present, and future. So just tuning into all of that energy. And noticing how it feels different from your own personal spiritual heart. And we can tune in for a message and see what the collective human heart wants to say to us. And you can ask your questions as well. And we invite this beautiful, powerful heart to send us all of its healing love and power to wherever we need it most today. And we're going to invite these healing energies to keep on running throughout the day while we drop down to the next level, which is the heart of the planet, the heart of Mother Earth. And this encompasses the heart consciousness of the animals and the plants and the elements and the magical beings that inhabit this planet. So tune into this very different energy. Let yourself receive a message, or feel free to ask any questions that you have. And as we take in that wisdom and that guidance, which may reveal itself later on, perhaps, we just open up to receive the healing power from the heart of Mother Earth, the heart of the planet. Letting this grounding heart consciousness bring healing to our bodies, to our cells, to our organs, to our body functionality. Bring grounding energy to our minds, our emotions, and our behaviors. Super important right now for humanity. Grounding our relationships, grounding our money, grounding our work, grounding our manifestations, bringing them into fruition, into actualization. So just receiving that love that grows things, that anchors things. Anchors your dreams, your vision. We invite these grounding energies to keep on running throughout the day for as long as is needed, while we now drop down to a deeper level and connect to the heart of life. So this is the love consciousness, the heart consciousness that creates universes, that creates you and I, that creates planets, countries, experiences, God consciousness, creator consciousness, all those different names. So just tuning into this new level of the spiritual heart. And just feeling how this energy feels different from the other three. Tune in for a message or ask a question. And let's just open up to receive the healing power of life, which knows exactly where to go, what places within us are frozen, are stuck, are hurt, are wounded, are split, are disconnected, are lost, are conditioned, are adversarial, are holding old positions, old attitudes. Just allowing those old calcified places that we all have within us to kind of just fall away like an old shell, so that more of your truth and more of your heart and more of your radiance can come to the forefront of your being. Allowing your mind to settle into a backseat position. Take a break, my friend, and let me drive you. And allowing the heart to step into the driver's seat of your being. in all your choices, in all your decisions, in everything you invest your time into. Let those be things that you love. Just see how the world will change when we all come from that place of loving ourselves, of loving humanity, of loving the planet, and of loving life. So this is the shift. So let's gather up all of that love and healing and wisdom that we've received and pull it into your heart until your heart is so full that it starts to spill over and all of that beautiful energy goes into your cells, your bones, your organs, your hormones, your fluids, your tissues. Every part of your body is full to the brim with this love and healing energy. And that love and healing energy spills out into your mind, into your emotions, into your behaviors, and going out into your externals like your relationships, and your home, and your work, and your money, until your whole life is infused with love and healing. And there's still so much love pouring out of your heart that it spills out and goes to all the people that you love, and all the people that you know, and all the people that populate your world, and all the people in your community, and all the people in your country, until so much love goes out and spills out to reach every human being on this planet, letting them receive that love, feel that love, and receive that healing. And we have so much love spilling out of our hearts that we even have some left over to send to the old systems, to the warmongers, to the control systems, to the politicians, to the banking system, the old education system, the military complex, the pharmaceuticals, all of those people who are still stuck in the mind and who want to hold back this awakening, this heart awakening that is happening on this planet. We just send them our love, and their transformation will happen. So we see it, and so it will be. Okay, bringing all that love back to yourself and holding your body for a second. And just beaming it out to your day. Let this day be blessed, let this day be beautiful, and let your day be full of love. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will make another Heart Listening on Zoom on Friday, and I'll post it on my Dominique Mully Facebook page, on my YouTube channel by the same name, and dominiquemully.com website. So I'm going to be on Zoom for the next little while until I can figure out another uncensored platform. Okay, much love, everybody. See you Friday.